Hey. Woo. All right. So, it's been a little while. No real explanation. Just haven't had anything. I've got a couple of things in the works, but for right now, we've got another box from Midtown Comics and another 75% off sale right after this. Okay, so I said in the beginning that we have another box from another Midtown 75% off sale. This was around the time of New York Comic Con, around the third week of October. And it took over a week just for me to get the books because it was around Comic Con. So they didn't even get to ship it until like 6 days after I ordered it. So it's been it's been just sitting around for a little while. And again, another 75% off sale. This one was to benefit one of the cancer foundations. I don't remember. But unfortunately, unlike the big one that I got, where we had like 69, 68 books, something like that, this one's only 11 books because they really didn't have much for what I was looking for. So let's just dig right into it and see what is here. I took a couple flyers. These are all modern books. Nothing in here is no bronze, no copper, all moderns. I'm pretty sure all moderns. And if I'm remembering correctly, they're mostly ultra moderns. Everything maybe from like 2011 and forward. No, there is one from 20. No, I think 20. We'll see. Okay, so we've got the bag. As you can see, compared to my last few Midtown purchases, this is pretty tame. Let's go. All right, so first up, I don't even know what it is. Young Justice, the 1998 series, number 1. Are you kidding me? It's autographed, but it's personalized. Oh my. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. um, I guess okay. I don't know. This is one of the ones that I was saying that I took a flyer on because I've been getting they have a lot of fines, like fine, Fine, not fine. This fine, they have a lot of books that they grade as fine that end up coming in like near mint minus. So this one was 250 before, with the 75% off. So it was 331 all in with shipping and tax. So for 331, I said, all right, let me take a look. But as you can see, right here, it says to re best. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. It looks like it says PD something. I have no idea. So let's take a look. Peter David? Is that what it is? I don't know. You tell me. Let me know down there in the comments. Is that Peter David? So, I mean, the book itself is better than a fine. It's got plastic pages, so color is not the same as a paper. But if we look at the rest of the book, the front spine. I mean, you've got a little. I don't know if that's dirt or if that brown thing that could be dirt. They have some spine ticks. Another spine tick down here, and don't know. It's a little bit wavy. You might be able to pick it up in the camera. A little bit of waviness to it, but nothing terrible. And on the back, you know, you have a bunch of spine ticks going all up the spine, you know, all up there. So I guess that's why they call it a fine. But yeah, I mean, Peter David autograph book. And it's the first appearance of Young Justice. So that's what that is. But let me take a look real quick. We'll look it up. Young Justice. And we will see. Series 1, number 1. Who? Because it looks like it's, yeah. I mean, I said from the beginning it might have been Petey, but let's see. Does it say? All right, so this doesn't show. Cover price does not list who is all. All right, let's take a look at my comic shop because they usually have all the details. Yeah, I'm not a fan when they do this stuff, but they don't announce it. Yeah, script by Peter David. So Peter David wrote the book, and that's the only thing I could think of. Todd Knock, Larry Stucker, not either of those two. Those are the covers. That's the cover artists. So I'm guessing that would have to be Peter David. So I got myself a Peter David autograph for $3.31. Okay. Next up is another one that I took a flyer on. This is this the right? I don't know. Then we have Batgirl number 1, and this is from the 2011 series, the New 52 series. This also was graded as a fine, and I also paid $2.50 for this, $3.31 all in. I could swear that this is not. I thought the first print that didn't look like this. I thought the colors are different. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm just looking it up right now just to see. No, I don't know. For some reason, I just thought the colors were a little bit different on the first printing. But okay. So like I said, $3.31 all in. There's that. This is the return of Barbara Gordon to Batgirl, to the Batgirl role. And so, well, let's just take a look. So this one looks a lot cleaner than the Young Justice so far. There's a little something there, a little spine tick there and there. Okay, so that stuff here, that's part of the cover. Back. Okay, so we've got a couple spine ticks along here. And no, nothing really up at the top. The edges, corners look sharp. The edges look sharp. Okay. Yeah, so I'd probably say this is not a fine at all. And again, plastic pages, so page quality really isn't going to be as big of a thing as, you know, copper, bronze, you know, those types of books with actual paper pages. So next, this is Animal Man number 1 from the 2011 series. Is it 2011 series? I know it's the second series, and this is a very fine. And this one also was 2 1/4, so it was $3.04 all in after tax and everything. Back to the no closing the bags. We'll take a look. This is the first mention of the rot. That's what makes this a key. So anybody who's into the Swamp Thing lore, the rot is first mentioned here. So we do have a couple of spine ticks, but this cover doesn't break color, so that's okay. But then we have, you can see right here, nice crease in there with the spine tick. So not too bad, but there's another one here. And overall, not too bad for 2.25 for a what do you call it? Very fine. I'd probably call it very fine plus minus maybe. But happy with that one. I just saw New Cadia just got that in. 3 days before I'm recording this, I saw it, or 4 days, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to look it up right now. No, somebody bought it. It was $15. I know that. I don't think it's there anymore. It was $15. Yeah, it's not there anymore, and I'm pretty sure it was they call it a near mint plus. So their near mint plus is probably Midtown's very fine. So I got a much better deal with 2.25 versus the person that paid $15. So sorry for you. All right, my mouse is disappearing on me. Okay, next one is, all right, so this one I bought 4 of these. I'm just trying to find them so that I could keep them all together. Okay, 4 of these. So I've got 2 very fines. This is 52, week 11. This is the first, I want to say, full appearance of Kate Kane as Batwoman. And all right, so these are 2 direct. So I bought 4 of them because you can't find them anywhere. It's just impossible. And I think I might have paid a little bit much. I mean, not compared to the regular price, but for the very fines, I paid $5 each. And I got 2 near mints also. 2 near mints. And I paid $6.25. So basically $7.32 for the near mints and $5.99 for the very fines each. All of them are direct copies. The reason why I paid what I did, number one, because it's 75% off. So, you're not going to get any more than that. Plus, like I said, it's very, very hard to find them. I haven't seen them for sale reasonable at a price anywhere near this. If we look at, excuse me, if we look at my comic shop, and let me just show you. Oh wait, I can't show you. Those are not my notes. My notes are in OneNote on the computer. So, I mean, I guess I could probably show you. But yeah, so I'm looking at my comic shop right now. A Very Fine Plus on their site is $17. A Very Fine is $8. I paid $6.25, so it's $1.75 less here. And a Very Fine on my comic shop is $17. A Very Fine Plus is $17. I paid $6.25 for a near mint. So we've got that. And then if you look at graham crackers, I don't think they have it. Let's see. Graham crackers 52, number 11. No, this is Dreamland. Oh, yeah, this is. All right, so I don't see anything there. But Dreamland doesn't have it. Graham crackers 52, number 11. They have it for $20 as a Very Fine near mint. So either way, I paid less than that. So that's why I even if I paid a little bit more than some of the other outlets like eBay or Instagram sales, stuff like that, I'm still getting a good deal as far as I see it relatively compared to those. So what I was talking about, let me see if I can grab you this real quick. So I need to share my screen. Is this available? Yes. Okay. So here's here's what I was talking about. These are my notes for my comic shop review. So I've got all that going. I've got that ready to go. So that'll be probably right after this video. I'll put that up probably not sure. We'll see. But let's crack out these 52 number 11s. First full Batwoman. I don't know if I'm going to take every one of them out, but we'll see. So this one was very fine. So let's see. Take a look at the spine. The white looks clean. Okay, that's always good. It's a dark spine, so very susceptible to damage. Front looks pretty good. Oh, wait. There is something here. You can see some creasing here. Waviness, creasing. So that shouldn't be a problem to get out. It's not really ingrained. Back cover kind of looks like the staples pushed a little bit coming out. Not too terrible. And the rest of the back is fine. The front, yeah, nice edge work on there. Sharp corners. So the fine's good. I'm not going to go every one of them because I honestly don't have the patience right now. Next one is, okay, so we got two of these. This is Batman Beyond, the first series, the 1999 series. Number 4 near mint. This one I paid $3.75, $4.65 all in. I love Etrigan. Etrigan is one of my favorite characters. Cartoons, comics, whatever. Etrigan is just awesome. Very underrated character. Like I said, this is a near mint for $3.75, $4.65 all in. Okay, well, we'll see when we get to the back. So the front, the spine looks pretty good. Spine looks nice, sharp corners. Edges are nice, corners are sharp. No damage to the open end. Nice sharp corners. But this is what I saw. This. That's right. Is there two? Yeah, I saw one there too. So here's one, here's two. That does not near mint make. That's a big crease. And that's a deep crease. Luckily, no, unluckily, I spoke too soon. You can see in the interior, it actually does, the crease does go through the pages. So that's, oh, and actually, you can see up here. How do we get a good angle on that? Yeah, it's crunchy up here too a little bit. So that goes through all the way. But this one is paper pages, and it does have nice white ones in there. And you can see Jason Blood right there. So this one, I'm going to write to them and tell them that was not near mint. Also, we have number 5. This is a very fine. I paid $3.75, $4.65 all in on this one as well. I mean, every once in a while you do get something like that. Not as egregious in quantity or quality as Nucadia in the bad grading, but sometimes you do get that. So here's this one. This one, we have a spine tick, color breaking spine tick right there. Another little one right here. So yeah, that's why this one is getting the very fine, I would imagine. Take a look at the back. No creasing on that corner. The rest of this one looks pretty good. Corners look pretty sharp. So for very fine, this one I'm okay with. Next one is Batman number 21 from the 2011 series, the second series, the New 52. This is first mention of Duke Thomas or first appearance of Duke Thomas. I don't remember offhand. Let's see. This one, I paid. What did I pay for this one? This one I paid $250, so $331 all in a very fine. And so this one is okay. First appearance of Duke Thomas. So I think 31, the green cover that looks exactly like this. That's the one where that's his. He's named. So this is the unnamed first appearance where they just show him as a child. Then in 31, the green one, that's where he's actually named Duke Thomas. Okay. So yeah. And like I said, there's a very fine. I paid $2 1/4, $331 all in. So, and this is a cardstock cover. So hopefully there are no dents because that would be a pain in the ass to get out. And we do have a spine tick right there, a nice deep one. So that's why it's a very fine. Other than that, yeah, so you have that one spine tick, which is very apparently color breaking. So that's not even going to be worth working on. Especially because it broke color. So it is what it is. So for a very fine, much very, 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 if that being the only issue with the book right there. I mean, maybe I'll try to minimize the dent in there because as you could see, it's pretty obvious, the dent does not look very nice. So if I can minimize the look of the dent, even with the tick there, it'll just look better. And then last but not least, we have Batman number 608 from the original 1940 series. Very fine. I paid $10, $11.34 all in. This is the 608, the beginning of the Hush storyline. So this is the last book of the order. And we'll take a look up here. So we do have a big spine tick right there. I mean, shouldn't say big, but noticeable. There's another couple light ones there. And right here, I could feel the dents. So a couple small ones, but they are noticeable when you run your finger over them. Take a look at the back. Got a little bit of a soft corner up here. The other corners, you have, it's a little bit, I don't know what that might just need. Oh, okay. Well, we've got a nice crease right here. So yeah, we have a nice crease up here that breaks color that all the way. Yeah, so you can see it goes all the way through. So yeah, that's this definitely fits in the very fine category with all the spine ticks and oh, there's also a nice scratch in here that breaks color. So that is not going to be able to be fixed. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that. That is a scratch that is not going to be able to fix. So for, like I said, $10 I paid for this. This was with with the 75% off. Not sure about this one. Not sure about how I feel on this one. This one feels like a loss. just for comparison's sake, let's take a look and see who else has this available. Let's see. Let's take a look on cover price. See what the last sales are. So that's first printing. So we have, in a very fine, they have a $11 fair market value. Last sale was $1 on September 27th. That is definitely not going to get to anywhere outside of the very fine range, 7 to 8.5. So that's more of probably an 8.0, I would say. So, all right, let's take a look. And it's hard to trust these sites, not just cover price. Any site that gives you a fair market value or tells you what the last sales prices are, because they don't cover everything. I think, as far as I can tell, cover price only really pulls from eBay. That's the only place that you can verify, match up anything from there. And that's where a lot of places do it. They only do from eBay for non-grade, for raw books. And then for raw books, they either pull from eBay or some of these, the big auction houses, but they ignore YouTube, Instagram, whatnot, all these platforms that sell hundreds and hundreds of books a day that they don't get counted in there. So I don't know. So on graham crackers, they have a very fine near mint. Almost everything on their site is graded a very fine near mint. They have it for $29.99. So even if I take it for 50% of that, $15, maybe it's an okay deal there. Let's see what, I don't think Dreamland would have it. Nope, of course not. Their selection, Dreamland Comics, is all over the place. They have like they're missing a lot of books in their stuff. Okay, so My Comic Shop does not have any of them. They're showing eBay. Okay, so I can't get an accurate reading on that because they're not reporting anything on eBay that matches this one. They have the post copy, they have a newsstand, and then they go into the gradeds. So nothing for sale. So I'll consider that one a loss. That one, we'll call it a loss. Can't win them all. It does fall. I would still consider this a very fine in the, somewhere between a 7.5, 8.0 range. I mean, you can see it. It's, arm's length from the camera. Where is it? Right here. You can see this very, very, yeah. Actually, you know something? No, it's not. I was looking. I don't know if you can see it in here. On here, there's like a crease. You can see it like right here, right at this angle. You can see this little arc. That's like it's like somebody took a key or something and just cut into here. I was like, wait a second, could that be that? But no, it's not in the same place. So if that was the case, I would have been like, hey, you guys did this on your end because these are your bags and everything. This happened afterwards. But like I said, can't win them all. It does fit into that very fine range, so can't be upset. It does fall, it fits the criteria. Can't not everything is going to be, graded a fine and end up coming to you in a near mint minus, possibly a near mint after cleaning and pressing. So, it is what it is. Take the wins with the losses. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about that book, what you think about the Peter David autograph. If there's any significance, that it's what's it called? What's it called when you dedicate? It's dedicated to somebody else. I'm sure people aren't going to want to see, to buy that, Peter David autograph to read. So let me know what your thoughts are. If it's worth anything, should I send it into JSA or whatever? Could it be worth the money or the time? I have no idea. I've never been into autographs on comics per se. I used to do it with cards all the time, but always on cheap cards, nothing that ever really had any value to begin with. But again, I digress. We'll move on to the next video with the my comic shop review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.